She's made up her mind to live pretty smart. Learn to budget responsibly right from the start. She spends a little less and puts more into savings. Keeps her blood pressure low and credit score raises. She's cutting debt right out of her life. She tracks her cash flow on a spreadsheet at night.
Boring money moves make kind of lame songs, but they sound pretty sweet to your wallet. PNC Bank, brilliantly boring since 1865.
Let's play Burlington's Guess That Price. Back to school means back to saving. We're bringing you kids' jeans starting at, hold on a minute, just $11.99. Burlington's acing this test. What about character backpacks? We've got them starting at $12.99. Burlington's done it again. How about sneakers for the kids? A-plus brands and right on trend starting at $11.99. Saving is now in session. Burlington, deals, brands, wow! Styles and selections vary by location.
Okay, let's unpack this. You've sent us a really fascinating stack of material, all focused on how job seekers can harness AI power, specifically using prompts.
Yeah, it's a great topic.
This is a deep dive, really tailor-made for you, our listener, especially if you're looking for that, shortcut to getting informed and having those aha moments during your job search.
And let's face it, the job market today, it can feel really competitive.
Oh, definitely. And the whole process, finding a new role, figuring out what you want, actually landing an offer, it's often pretty daunting, isn't it? And so time-consuming.
Absolutely. But that's where the insights from the material you shared, they become really powerful. There's this core idea running through them. AI tools, especially things like ChatGPT, these large language models, they're not just, interesting tech anymore.
Right.
They can be pretty much essential for helping you stand out. If you use them correctly, AI can make the whole search easier, faster, smarter, and definitely more strategic.
Like gaining a real competitive advantage.
Exactly. A significant one. The sources consistently point to that potential.
Okay, so our mission today is to guide you through how these AI prompts can help at, all the different stages of the job search. We'll pull specific examples, specific strategies straight from the material you gave us. Think of us as your guides here.
But, and this is super important, there is a crucial heads up that comes up again and again in the material.
Okay, what's that?
AI is a tool. It's an assistant. It's absolutely not a replacement for your own effort, your critical thinking, or maybe most importantly, putting your own voice, your own experience into your applications.
Yeah, the material's really clear on that. It warns against, just hitting send on generic AI stuff or relying only on auto-apply tools. That doesn't work.
Right. One source mentioned seeing over 800 applications for one job. Imagine that system just gets clogged.
Wow.
The real power, they argue, lies with humans who know how to use AI well. That's the key.
Got it. So it's about boosting your own abilities, giving yourself superpowers, kind of not automating the whole thing.
Precisely. You're still in the driver's seat.
Okay, so where does this AI-powered journey actually start? Like the very beginning?
Right at the start, figuring out what you even want to do next. Career exploration.
What?
AI can basically act like a career advisor or a guide. The material shows how it can help you figure out roles that might fit based on, say, your current job, your past experience, skills you've got, what you're interested in, even your future goals.
That's huge, especially if you're maybe feeling a bit stuck or thinking about a change.
Exactly. Instead of just guessing, it can suggest actual next steps, maybe point you towards recruiters or networking angles beyond just the standard job boards. And it can help identify the best keywords for your search, too.
Keywords are always tricky.
Mm-hmm. And it can also help pinpoint skills you might need to pick up for a job you're aiming for, or even help you explore totally different career paths you hadn't thought of.
And personalized job recommendations, too.
Yeah, based on your profile, it might surface opportunities you'd otherwise just scroll past.
So practically speaking, how do you prompt it? What do you actually type?
Well, one really neat approach suggested was asking AI to act as a career advisor. Then you give it your situation.
Okay.
But here's the clever part. You ask it to prompt you back. Ask you questions to get enough detail before it gives suggestions.
So it becomes more of a conversation, a guided reflection.
Exactly. Like a structured brainstorming session with a super knowledgeable assistant.
Cool. Any simpler prompts?
Sure, you could ask things like, what's a good job for someone with X skills? Or help me identify skills I should learn to become a Y. Or even just generate a list of jobs based on my skills and goals. It helps get the ideas flowing.
Okay, great. So you've used AI to brainstorm, narrow things down. The next big step the material talks about is research, right? Before you even think about applying.
Absolutely critical. Really understanding the companies, the roles, the industry. It's not just about getting the job, it's about being happy once you're there.
Makes sense.
And one source pointed out that surprisingly, a lot of candidates kind of skimp on company research. That's a big mistake.
And AI can speed this up.
Massively. For company research, AI can pull together details on their mission, values, products, financials, leadership, recent news, milestones, even dig into employee reviews or public sentiment online.
Wow, okay, so you get a much fuller picture.
Yeah, and it can help you evaluate them more objectively, too. Maybe help structure a SWOT analysis. Strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats based on public info, or compare them side by side with competitors.
What about digging into the role itself, beyond just the job description?
Good question. AI can give you up-to-date info on, like, the real skills needed, typical qualifications, examples of experience that would make you shine, soft skills, aptitudes, even suggest relevant certifications or training for that specific job title. It helps you see what success actually looks like in that role.
And the industry context, that feels important too.
It is. AI can give you insights into industry trends, salary ranges, which is always useful, market conditions, what skills are hot right now, emerging fields, and even the big challenges that industry is facing.
Why are the challenges so important?
Because understanding those helps you position yourself in interviews not just as someone wanting a job, but as a strategic thinker, a problem solver who gets the bigger picture. That's how you really impress.
That's a brilliant point. Okay, so research prompts. How do we get this kind of info?
You can start simple. Tell me about Company X. Or how does Company X stack up against its competitors? If you have the job description, you can ask it to analyze this job description for job title and tell me the key skills and experience needed. Maybe even add, suggest other relevant skills.
And for the industry stuff.
Prompts like, what are the major challenges facing the name industry right now? Or what's the typical salary range for a job title in the name industry in location?
I saw a mention of a more detailed prompt, like telling the AI to act as a specific kind of coach.
Yeah, that's a good one. Like, assume the role of a job search coach. Now, conduct detailed research on Company X for me. Giving it that persona and context helps it deliver more structured, relevant results.
It's about being specific, thinking about the goal of the research.
Exactly. Not just asking for facts, but asking for analysis from a certain perspective.
All right, research done. You've got the picture. Now, crafting the actual application materials, resume, cover letter, LinkedIn. And the sources are all saying generic stuff is a non-starter.
Absolutely unanimous on that. Customization is everything, and AI is a huge help in tailoring things efficiently.
So, resumes. How does AI help beyond just, spell check?
Well, it can give you tips, sure, but it can actively help you rephrase your bullet points to make them more impactful. It can help ensure your story makes sense across your experience. And crucially, it can look at a job description you provide and recommend relevant skills, keywords, and metrics to include.
Metrics like quantifiable achievements.
Yeah, exactly. It can also help spot skills you might be missing for a role or even transferable skills from past jobs you hadn't thought about.
And the ATS. The applicant tracking systems. Everyone talks about those.
Right. Making sure you have the right keywords from the job description is vital for getting past those initial automated screens. AI is great at pulling those out and suggesting where to weave them in naturally.
But there were some big warnings too, right? DOs and don'ts.
Absolutely critical ones. DO, use AI for outlines, planning, getting keyword ideas, refining specific bits like bullet points. But don't just ask it to write the whole resume and hit send.
Why not?
You have to put your own voice, your own real experiences in there, provide the core content yourself. One source warned you could end up claiming skills you don't actually have if the AI just makes stuff up. Imagine getting asked about that in an interview.
Yikes. That would be awkward, massively awkward. I like that tip about the XYZ structure for bullet points.
Oh yeah, the accomplished X measured by Y, resulting in Z. The sources call that a lowest effort, highest impact tactic. You feed AI your plain bullet points, ask it to rewrite them in that format, and boom, instantly more impactful and quantifiable.
Nice. Okay, cover letters. How does AI help there?
It can definitely help craft professional, convincing, tailored letters. The trick, again, is feeding it the job ad and enough about you and why you fit the role. Then it can customize the letter to really connect your experience to their specific needs.
And what was that chain of thought idea for cover letters.
Right. Instead of one giant prompt to write the whole thing, which can sound robotic, you break it down. Use multiple prompts, maybe paragraph by paragraph. Like first prompt, help me write a strong opening hook for this company based on their recent project X. Second prompt, now draft a paragraph connecting my experience in Y to the requirement Z in the job description. It leads to better, more natural results.
Got it. Piece by piece. And personal statements for resumes, too.
Yeah, briefly mentioned. AI can help craft that short summary at the top, tailored to the specific role, highlighting your key value quickly for the recruiter.
And LinkedIn. Seems like everyone's on there, especially recruiters.
Super important. An optimized profile is key for networking and just being discoverable. Recruiters are definitely searching LinkedIn constantly.
So AI can help with the profile.
Yep. Crafting compelling headlines and summaries, refining your job descriptions to show achievements, suggesting keywords recruiters search for, even finding relevant groups to join. All about boosting your visibility.
Okay, so application prompts. Give us some examples.
You could start by feeding it the job description and saying, analyze this job description and pull out the key skills and requirements. That helps tailor everything. For resumes, rewrite these bullet points using the XYZ structure, making them quantifiable. For cover letters, maybe start the chain of thought with, help write the first paragraph of a cover letter for job title at company, referencing their recent focus on topic.
And for LinkedIn.
Craft a compelling LinkedIn headline using my current role and target roles include relevant keywords or that steal with pride idea.
Right. Tell me more about that.
You find a LinkedIn headline or summary structure you like on someone else's profile, show it to the AI and say, generate a version of this for me using this structure but with my details and focusing on your field goals.
That's clever. Learning from what works.
It's about using proven formats, but filling them with your authentic self, with AI helping structure it.
Okay, applications done, profiles polished. Next up, networking and branding. The material really stressed how many jobs get filled without being posted publicly.
Which just underscores how vital networking is. And yeah, AI can help here too, can help you identify the right people to connect with at target companies or in your industry.
Not just names, but helping figure out who is relevant and why.
Exactly. And then, crucially, it helps draft thoughtful, personalized outreach messages. You want to steer clear of generic spam. So you give the AI context. Who you're messaging, why you're connecting, maybe a shared connection or you admire their work, and your goal. It can also help prep you for informational interviews, suggest questions to ask, and even keep you organized with follow-ups. It supports building your network strategically, online and off.
And personal branding. Getting yourself noticed.
Yeah, not just applying, but actively attracting opportunities by showing what you know. AI can help brainstorm content ideas for LinkedIn, draft posts, showcasing your insights and experience. It helps build your reputation.
So networking prompts.
Maybe something like, draft a compelling networking outreach message to name at company. My background is brief background, and I want to connect because specific, personalized reason, e.g. admire their recent work on X, or write a cold email requesting an informational interview with someone in target role industry, explaining my interest in their career path.
And for branding posts.
Draft 3 LinkedIn post ideas about topic you know well, focusing on angle like challenge us solutions, future trends. And again, generate a LinkedIn professional summary using this template I like, provide template, filled with my details.
AI as your networking and branding sidekick. Definitely opens doors. Okay, applications, networking, now, interviews. That prep part can be so stressful.
It really can be, but prepping well is crucial. And the sources say AI can make this whole process feel less scary and more structured.
How? Can it, actually run a mock interview?
Yes, absolutely. You can prompt it to act as a recruiter for company interviewing for the job title position. Ask me questions one at a time.
Seriously?
Yeah. It can generate common questions, technical ones, behavioral ones, industry-specific ones, all tailored to that specific role in company.
So you can actually practice answering out loud.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And get feedback, or at least refine your responses. AI can help organize your thoughts, structure answers using things like the STAR method: situation, task, action, result for those behavioral questions, make your stories clear and impactful.
It's a STAR method.
Right. It can also help you anticipate follow-up questions an interviewer might ask based on what you said, so you're better prepared.
Okay, what are some key interview prep prompts?
That, act as a recruiter. One is great for simulation. Also, Generate 20 common interview questions for a job title in the industry, including technical, behavioral, and situational questions.
Technical ones, too.
Yeah, like provide me with coding interview questions for a specific software role and maybe give hints if I get stuck. And if you just don't know how to answer something, what's a good way to answer the interview question? Quote the question.
Fantastic. Okay, you've navigated everything, nailed the interview, and you get the offer. But wait, there's that final, often tricky step, salary negotiation.
Yes, the part many people dread. And candidates often leave money on the table because they're unprepared or just uncomfortable asking. It feels intimidating.
It does.
But the sources highlight AI can give you structure and confidence here too.
How can AI help negotiate?
It can provide tailored strategies and even draft sample responses for negotiating a specific offer for a specific job at a specific company. This helps you go in ready to confidently discuss not just salary, but benefits, maybe bonuses, work-life balance aspects.
And it's normal to negotiate, right? Employers expect it.
Generally, yes. As the material points out, a well-prepared professional approach to discussing compensation is standard practice. It shows you know your value.
So a prompt for that might be:
Pretty straightforward. Provide negotiation strategies and sample responses for a job offer for job title at company name. The offer is details, my target is details, and I also want to discuss benefit their factors.
Wow. Okay, so looking back from exploring careers, researching companies, crafting applications, networking, interview prep, even negotiation, AI can really be woven into almost every single stage.
It really can. The big takeaway from all the material you shared is that using AI well, with smart, specific prompts, can seriously streamline and boost your job search. It acts like your personal AI career coach and assistant all the way through.
Freeing you up for the human parts.
Exactly. Focusing on the connections, the critical thinking, the things only you can bring.
But it always comes back to that warning, doesn't it? It's the human guiding the tool.
Always. The sources constantly reinforce that. Combine AI's speed and data processing with your unique experience, your insights, your judgment. AI makes you more effective, more prepared, more strategic. It doesn't replace you.
And those core tips for using it: be specific, give context, ask follow-ups, verify everything. And always infuse your own voice and experience. Don't just copy-paste.
Absolutely. You're the driver, ensuring the final product is authentically you.
So here's a final thought, building on everything we've discussed from the sources. If AI makes it so much easier and faster for you to create highly tailored applications, what does that mean for recruiters?
Uh-oh. Yeah, good question.
Are they just going to be even more swamped with good customized applications? Does it just raise the bar for everyone and maybe clog the system even more, like that source hinted with the 800-plus applications?
It definitely raises questions about how job searching is evolving for applicants and employers in this AI era.
Right. So maybe the deeper question for you, the listener, is how can you use AI not just to apply more efficiently, but to truly attract attention, build real connections, and stand out authentically in this changing landscape? Something to think about.
A great point to ponder as you dive into using these tools.
Indeed. Well, thanks to this deep dive today. Keep exploring, keep prompting, and good luck.
The early years matter most. It's when the foundation for a lifetime of learning takes shape. At Tierra Encantada, children as young as 6 weeks old through pre-K are surrounded by immersive Spanish, nurturing care, and scratch-made meals. It's more than a daycare. It's a place where children thrive, grow confident, and prepare for their bright future. The new Worthington location is now enrolling. Schedule your tour today. Visit tierraencantada.com. You'll be glad you did.
Ever turned your almond milk around and couldn't even read the ingredients? At Malk, we believe less is more delicious. Just almonds, water, and a pinch of salt. That's it. No gums, no oils, nothing you can't pronounce. It's clean, creamy, and made for your coffee, cereal, and smoothies without the added junk. Always organic, simple, and most importantly, delicious. Find Malk at your nearest store. Taste the difference today.
Luck with your journey.